Hi Inderes TV. Did you know that material on construction and infrastructure company Sitowise is available in Swedish and English on our website? To celebrate this, we wanted to make a video about the company with our analyst Olli Koponen. Hi Olli.
Hey.
First things first, could you just briefly describe what Sitowise does?
Yeah, Sitowise is a Finnish construction consultant planner, mainly focused on building sector or the housing sector and infra segment. They also have this digital solution kind of segment, which is focused more on the IT side of built environment and does some projects there and some kind of IT development there. But the kind of main core business is the infra and building housing side of consulting and planning.
Yeah, well, as we know, the market has been going through some challenges. How is the situation now?
I think the main challenges have been in the building and the housing side. There hasn't been much building happening in Finland or in Sweden, for that matter. In these couple of years, we have had the situation has been kind of depressed, I would say, and we have had this kind of recession in Finland and also maybe in Sweden, and it has hit Sitowise quite hard in the kind of building segment they have. But all in all, the kind of digital solution market and the infra business has been going quite well for Sitowise, but it's not enough because Sitowise has a lot of employees they have to employ, and when you have a kind of big downturn in the market, it kind of affects their utilization ratios, and which kind of brings the profitability way down from the kind of big and good levels. Because if you don't have any kind of projects for the people you are employing, it's gonna cost a lot of money. It takes a toll on the revenue side, and it takes as big hit on the kind of EBIT margin and EBIT side on the calculations. So it has been quite a rough ride for Sitowise, and they have been doing a lot of kind of downsizing the company and the businesses that have been going through a rough time in Finland especially. Sweden has also been kind of having a rough time because the kind of downsizing the people there is not as same as in Finland, as you can lomauttaa here and know what is in English, but you cannot do that in same matter as in Sweden. So the kind of rough market there is taking a bigger kind of hit, or is making a bigger hit to Sitowise's profitability in Sweden. And in Sweden they also kind of have had some kind of internal issues with the projects, so that has taken a toll on the profitability as well. So it's quite been market related, but also there has been some kind of issues with Sitowise's profitability all in all.
Okay, yeah. So you already spoke a little bit about the profitability and the challenges. When could we expect a profitability turnaround to happen?
Yeah, we expect the profitability to turn around during the next years. Of course, we think that the construction market is gonna be better, and of course that's gonna affect the utilization ratio of the employees in Sitowise, which affects largely on the profitability level and of course on the revenue levels of Sitowise. There is some risk of course on Sitowise's profitability turnaround, because we have seen, as I said, in Sweden and also in Finland that maybe the kind of competitors are doing better than Sitowise is right now at the moment. The utilization ratios are picking up and are quite on a good level, and the kind of profit margin levels are on a good level, and the demand has been picking up rather kind of more rapidly than for Sitowise. But of course you can explain that with the kind of business mix that Sitowise is operating. They are not operating in the industry segment so widely, not on the energy segment so widely as competitors are, and the kind of housing business is still in the kind of downturn or down in the bottom at the moment. So that kind of explains it. But they need to kind of course, solve the kind of internal project issues in Sweden, and there is the kind of risk that the kind of negative news is not over yet, so we're not so kind of confident on pushing on the turnaround, on the profitability, on this, on our kind of, on the business case as for now. So we need to kind of see some kind of more proof on the turnaround, and maybe turnaround on the profitability from the company side, and also kind of the turnaround from the market side, that the housing businesses are really starting to pick up.
Yeah. Well, lastly, how does our valuation look like at the moment?
Well, Sitowise's valuation after this kind of rough period is not that bad at the moment, but as I said, the risks are quite large for Sitowise at the moment. We kind of need to see some kind of proof that the company is able to make some kind of solid turnaround before we can like really reliably put our money to the valuation that is right now kind of low. But of course, if things start to look brighter, I think there's a lot of potential in Sitowise stock. Yeah,
let's hope that happens. Thank you so much, Olli, for this interview.
Thanks a lot.
And thank you guys on the other side. As I said, material on Swedish and English available on Inderes.se, and also feel free to join discussion about the company in our discussion forum. I will link it in the video, so you'll find your way there. We'll see you again in other videos. In the meanwhile, remember to read analysis and make good investing decisions.